Okay, we're going to look at the binomial um, distribution, the probability distribution of a normally distributed um, probability. And first of all, I would look at the homework unit example to make sure your rounding is right. Remember to find the z-score, you do x minus mu divided by the standard deviation. And once you find the z-score, round to 2 decimal places. And then use Excel, plug in your z-score, and then see what you get for your probability. Now I believe in here, yeah, I believe in Excel you will do the normal distribution formula. But let's look here. This is our mean, this is our standard deviation, and this is x. So less than 256. So I've plugged in my mean, my standard deviation, and for part A, my z-score to calculate it, I did x minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. And then once I get my z-score, I want it rounded to 2 decimal places. So when I plug in normal distribution equals normal S distribution, your z-score is 0.83, and you put true, you will get your answer. And then you want to round your answer to, I believe it's 4 decimal places. So that would be your answer. In part B, what is the probability that the random selected luxury hotels data will be more than 269? You want to get the probability of 269 or less. Whenever you get that, to find out more than, you would do 1 minus that number. So here we know that we want a probability of more than 269. So to get our z-score, we do 269 minus the mean divided by the standard deviation, and you get this for the probability. But don't round, because we're not through with our actual probability. If this was our answer, we would round. But we want to know the area above this, so we do 1 minus this. And when we do 1 minus this, we get this number, round this number, and you will get point, I believe, 0775 for your answer. Okay. And let me see if I can get this to cooperate this morning. Something happened to my Excel, and it is changing my numbers this morning. I worked these all last night and got the exact same thing. So I'll have to check out and see what's going on with that. And then what is the probability that a randomly selected luxury hotel's daily rate will be between 230 and 250? We will do 2 z-scores. We'll do 1 for 230, and we'll do 1 for 250, and we'll take those z-scores and plug them in. Round of that may be what it is. Let's see if that works. I think if you will probably, oops, just take, when you do your z-score, just plug in this number. And I'm trying to figure out why Excel is being angry this morning. I would just, I'm going back up here too. I may not round, and there may be some sort of setting in Excel that I'm missing here. 0.7959. That's too much. Let's see, 0.83. Yeah, I would just be really careful with my rounding on these. And make sure that you're using the same rounding. Let me look and see if part C comes out. Yeah, part C came out. So once I found my probabilities for both, I would take them and take the biggest and subtract out the smallest. And this would be my probability, 0.3510. And then the managers of a local luxury hotel would like to set the daily average of the 80th percentile. All right, so what we're doing is what's called reverse lookup. Okay, it's kind of like when you're looking, you plug in a phone number in Google to find the person's name. Well, here we're trying to find the 80th percentile, find the probability using the percentile. So what we're going to do is there's a formula in Excel that will do the reverse lookup. There's G4. So what you do is, let's see if I remember this right, is you put equals normal, and I want to say it's this one. Yeah, returns the inverse. So we want the normal inverse. Let's see. The probability is 0.80. So we're going to use this number and we're going to round it to 2. And then you're just going to use the formula, which is, I've got it already typed in here. It's the mean plus the standard deviation times the probability. So once you do that, you get 256.28. We're going to round to the nearest penny, or the second decimal place. You get 256.28.